Welcome to the Microsoft AMD Innovation Lab End User Demo. In this video, we will show how to run a lab using the Innovation Lab application, utilizing ANSYS Fluent. First, you will be invited into the application via your email. Your username will be your email address, and your password is provided within the invitation. Let me log in. And now we are at the welcome screen. I want to show you that you have the ability to view and edit certain information in your profile. You might notice there are options to edit some items in your profile, but not all. Now that we are back on the welcome screen, you will notice two options. 1. Run a new lab, or 2. Download the files for a lab that has already been executed. Right now we'll choose to run a new lab. Notice this option is selected by default, so let's go ahead and get started. In step 1, the application is asking us to upload the input file to be processed. And we will do that by clicking here. Then select our input file. Once the application has validated the file is of the right size and type, then a progress bar will appear as the file is being uploaded. When the file is uploaded successfully showing 100% progress, then we can go ahead and proceed to step 2. In step 2, Lab Setup, we can see the input file we uploaded. We also have provided a default parameter to be passed in for the command line option. We can select hardware setup parameters that are grouped by small, medium, and large sizes. We will go ahead and continue with the small size that is selected by default. After I start execution, we progress to step 3, the lab deployment. In this step, all tasks to be performed are displayed with continuous status updates. While we wait for the lab to complete, we can educate ourselves about this lab type by clicking the Learnings button and exploring the links provided. I am going to pause for a moment from the application and look at processes being run from behind the scene in Azure. When we open up Azure Portal, we can go into our batch account and view the pools that have been created. Let's click on the pool created now for this lab's execution. Our nodes will go through various different states. Initially they are in a creating state, then start, then they will sit idle until the job is ready to be run. We will see it go from an idle to an immediate running state. Now let's view the job that we have created. In the Jobs tab, we can open up and see that we have one task running which is executing our job. When we go into that task we can see the files are being created and they will give us an understanding of how the job is being run. Looking at our standard output file, we can see the listing and the execution that is going through. Now we can go back to the application to see the same output on the screen. When I scroll to the bottom of the standard job output screen, we see the lab has completed successfully. Let's review the output results on step 4. By clicking the download button and opening the zip file, we see the journal and case files that I uploaded. Then we can view the output files created during the execution. Now that the lab has successfully run, I will not be able to run it again, but if I need to, I can return here to review this execution and re-download the result files at any time. You have now seen a ANSYS Fluent lab run successfully using the Innovation Lab application. Thank you for your time.